Hi folks. So I just wanted to give you kind of a intro to this video, and it's going to be pretty much like a backwards video. At the moment I am 1 day post transfer. So we're really excited and we're just in that waiting period. Uh so yes, I'm just wanting to like post real quick. Like I have no idea why, but and I think it's a good sign, but like just even yesterday when we got home from our transfer, I was exhausted. I had this just nap where like I think but I mean like 4 hour nap, and I was like going to the world. And when I woke up I was even like slightly confused, like I was like, where am I? What time is it? Like why is it dark now? Like I couldn't understand because I was just sleeping so heavily. And then I slept really well last night. Um got up at 6 for my meds this morning. Stayed up until I don't know, like shortly after 7:30 to take my other morning meds. And like immediately after that, I just went back to bed and slept for another 3 hours and all day long. Like I'm supposed to be on bed rest anyway, so that's good. But like all day long, I've just been exhausted. I would just want to nap, but I don't either because I don't want to muck up my schedule and not be able to sleep tonight. So yeah, but I feel like the tired thing is like good. At the very least, I'm relaxed. Anyhow, this is a backwards video because I just want to let you all know. So this is where we're at. I guess so we transferred on cycle day 42. So that would make today cycle day 43. Um, and on cycle day 52, we're going in for blood work to see whether this worked or not and get our HCG baseline if we had success. So that's where we're at. So just after this, I only just like during transfer, I really wanted to be present and in the moment. So I just have like a few pictures that I've collaged together, which I'll insert in the video. And I also am just going to attach actually after this portion. Just I got up the day of transfer like really early and had a little bit of a rant, which I feel like I want to share with you folks. Just so, I mean, I'm not the only one who's had these experiences and who might be able to relate. So I just wanted to share my early morning rant on transfer day. But all in all, just hanging out, tired, making sure I'm getting really good nutrition, and doing the bed rest thing for 3 days. And I will definitely check in with you guys once we've had our beta test on cycle day 52. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon, hopefully with good news.
Hey folks, so it is, well, actually right now it's 6 o'clock in the morning on our transfer day. We have no reason to be up this early. I'm talking very quietly because my husband is still sleeping and I want him to be well rested. I have been up, I've been tossing and turning in bed, and eventually I just sort of gave up and I got up around 5 o'clock or so, and also had a hard time falling asleep last night. I'm just feeling like a whole lot of anticipation. Like, and like last night I was trying to figure it out because I want this to go well, and I know that um, as far as medication, diet, activity, I've done like everything I can do, but I also really need to focus on like keeping my stress levels down. And I was I was pretty stressed out last night. I was trying to like really dig deep on that. So I think what I realized is this, like, uh, our last transfer ended in a miscarriage, and I won't get into the details of that, but um, I when I took a pregnancy test and it said positive, like, I knew it was early days, but I thought, like, this is it. Like, we've been trying for 10 years, multiple surgeries, IUIs, IVF. It's finally happened. There's no way this can be taken from me. And then, like, it was. So I think I still am, like, mourning that loss a little bit. And I think that's perfectly normal and natural. So today is transfer day, and that's very exciting because we have just from that in, so that was in 2016, the miscarriage. So January 2018, I felt ready, we felt ready, and we were going to try again. And just like as a precautionary, my doctor suggested that we do a sonohystogram before moving forward with a transfer, just to make sure, like, that's checking uterine shape, fallopian, all, just checking all that stuff out in a way that my previous testing wasn't as detailed. And when I thought I was just doing this on a histogram and on we were going with a cycle, I was so prepared. And yeah, so the results came back from this on a histogram, and actually this was done as a precautionary, and, like, thank goodness, because I actually had a hydrocephalus, which is like a fluid buildup in the fallopian tube, and it is a fertility issue, but also mine was so swollen that I actually required emergency surgery because I was very close to rupture. So thank goodness that was found. However, that said, you know, I felt like we were ready, and it's like every time we go looking for something, there's another problem. So the fact that we have made it to day 42 of our FET cycle, and there's been tons of little hurdles along the way, that's good news. That's really good news. Also, my Matris test results came back yesterday. So we're looking for a score of 7 or higher, so between 7 and 10. And I scored 7.5, which, like, I have no idea why. I kind of thought I would want a number higher than that, like, but at the end of the day, it's higher than a 7, and my doctor and the recommendation wouldn't be to move forward with transfer if that wasn't a good number. So we're 7.5, and yeah. So just my thing about transfer today, it's not the transfer process. I've done it before. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's not painful by any means. I think it's just the fact that I'm like setting myself up again, and obviously there's only so much we can do, and then we just have to let it be what it's gonna be. And it's, like, so funny because I've been thinking about this, like, if we were to do our 2-week wait and my test came back negative, that would be, like, disappointing and sad to me. But I think, like, I would just try another cycle. Like, we have 3 embryos total, so one has been defrosted and is waiting for us in Toronto, but we would have 2 more. But like, here's what I figured out that's, like, blowing my mind. So I'm realizing what's going through my mind is that if we do get a positive, like, of course I'm going to be, like, super excited about that and really happy. But I feel like that's going to be paired with, like, fear from our last experience. So, and the fact of the matter is that I'm quite sleepless tonight because I'm realizing like I'm taking that risk today. I'm putting myself in that position today. So yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. Like I am feeling positive. I am feeling hopeful and I am feeling happy, but it's like a mixed feeling. So anyway, that's my little morning check-in. And I'll touch base later and let you guys know how transfer went.